Many of you, you're so good at seeing the potential of others. You're very good at seeing, I've seen other people's potential. You can even see the potential of someone on the roadside. And that's a good thing to can see people better in a better position than they are and can see them for more than what they think they are worth. It's a very good thing. And there are times because of this eye that you have, it is basically just a true interest to see people grow. You will pour into people a lot. You pour a lot into people. You will give unto people. You will support. You will cross rivers with people who you just meet. But the thing is, what about you? How come you cannot see the potential of you? How can you not see the potential of who you can be? And the thing is, many people seeing your potential. You're seeing many people's potential and seeing what many people can be. But many people are seeing your potential and see what you can be. But you're not doing that. You're out here taking up projects. Ladies, I'm talking to you. Men, I'm also talking to you. Men of Israel, wherever you are, Gentiles as well. Many of you spend majority of your life taking up, and I don't want to just call people projects, but you know what I'm saying when I say projects. You have a vision for others. You have a blueprint out there for others of what they can be built up into. But you don't have that one for your own self. You don't have that one for your own life. You constantly go around fixing other people or striving to fix other people when you yourself need fixing at times. When you need to see the potential about yourself and start working on that, when you start going through that healing process and start to heal, you're striving to help somebody else to heal, and nothing is wrong with that, people. But look through your life where it makes you end up. It always have you ended up trying to pick up the pieces as well. It always have you end up even recovering from helping others to recover. It always have you end up in a place where sometimes it's even worse when it comes to your healing process because you have taken up a lot. Excuse me, please. Excuse me. You have taken up a lot on your in your life. And I want to say this now, it's full time, people of God, it's full time for you to start seeing the potential about you, start seeing the potential of you, start seeing what you are capable of, and start to rigorously work on that the same way you work on, you rigorously work on somebody else. It's time for you to start making the sacrifices for yourself, the same way you take the sacrifices for others. The same amount of money that you spend on others, and sometimes even get yourself in debt for others. I dare you to also take that step for yourself and also go into depth for yourself to better yourself. The same energy that you push out for others, it's time for you to push out that energy for your own self. You know, the same care that you show for others, it's time for you to show that care for yourself. You know, you're constantly just pouring out into others, and then everybody just leave you high and dry. And when you're left high and dry, like a suck up bag juice, nobody is there to pour into you. I have to constantly be starting over again. And sometimes when you start over with a whole lot of baggage, emotional baggage, it hurts. Sometimes you take up some people's problems on yourself. Spiritual problems on yourself too. So it's full time now for you to just start focusing on you and building you up. So that even when you reach so that even when you're helping out others, you still can help out others, and I'm not saying that you cannot help out anyone. But even when you're helping out others, you help without having you falling. If you get what I'm trying to say, you put yourself in a position that even when that heart of yours. Who am I talking to? Even when that heart of yours starts saying help, you can help without falling on your face. Start to find that thing about you. Start to find that thing about you. Just a while ago, while I'm talking, someone is passing in a vehicle. A woman is passing in a vehicle and she's hearing me and she's shaking her head. I know that word is also reaching her as well. Because ladies, I want to say this to you, that many of you, you have this tendency of wanting to change men. And that's a very good thing, but not good in this world. In these last days, with these last days people, people are very wicked. You have a tendency of wanting to change men, but let me tell you, you cannot change no man. You can't change anyone. If a person does not want change, you cannot change them. I'm just being straight up. If a person does not want change, no matter what you do, you cannot change them. So stop trying to be out here changing men. You're seeing their potential and you're like, I can change him. Good luck. Because I'm telling you, you cannot change anyone. Talking also to our men, many of you take your resources in life and you pour it out into some woman out there, only for that woman to be very ungrateful and say that you have never done anything for them either. You can sacrifice your whole self for them. Because one thing I know with good men is that good men, um, they will give up their own happiness. They will give up their own happiness for others, especially for a woman that they truly love. They will give up their own happiness for them. But majority of the time, a woman will not give up their happiness for a man. If a woman is not happy, she don't care what you're doing for her. What she care about is her happiness. So, and guess what? I'm not saying this every man is like that. I'm not saying this every woman is like that. Because I know how the internet and people on the internet can be very combative and is not listening to the message that's being spoken. When I say something about women, then every woman start to take offense and say, not all women. I never said that. And when I say certain things about men, men will start to be offended. And they probably won't say anything, but they will stay quiet. But who the cap fit, let them wear it. You know, who the cap fit, let them wear it. And if it fit who you know, then you share it. But the main message in this video here is to say, start to work on you. Start to care for you the same way you should care for others. Start to pour into yourself the same way you pour into others. Start to build up yourself the same way I was building up others. So you can put yourself in a position mentally, emotionally, financially, and in every alley, that when you do start to help, you're still not helping to your own detriment. Because many of you, sometimes you're in a state where you want to help, but you're running behind people trying to help them as well. And when you try to help them, about 90% of the time, they will always leave you on your face because people are very ungrateful. People are very unfaithful. I've even seen this in ministry too, where people are very ungrateful and unfaithful. You know, no matter how much you pour into them and pray with them and pray for them and all of that, it's only a matter of time before you see those arms push out of their head. It's only a matter of time before they try to find some fault with you. It's only a matter of time before something just causes them to turn against you and turn on you and so forth. The mind of man is really wicked. As the Bible said, the heart of man is desperately wicked, and who can know it? So start working on you, building on you. Not that you're being selfish, but the Bible said that you must love your neighbor as yourself. And that word as yourself actually means that you must actually love yourself. And I'm not talking the narcissistic self-love that people have. I'm talking about that honor um, that you have for God to dwell in this temple. You're a temple of God, and so you treat this temple as it is a temple of the living God. So you love yourself because you love God. So the Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. So you have to also love yourself and not sin against yourself and not destroy yourself and not, um, you know, break down yourself. The same way you love others, not to break, not to sin against them and tear them down and break them down. You must also ensure that you extend that thing to yourself too. So stop putting yourself in positions where you're constantly trying to build up others only in the process to tear yourself down. That's not healthy. That's not a healthy help. That's unhealthy. Until the next video, may the Most High bless you and keep you in all your ways. I'm Brother Travis, and this is Perfect to the Saints Ministry. If you're new here, ensure to subscribe so you can be notified whenever I'm live or whenever I put up any videos to teach, to preach, to exhort, to encourage. And I always ensure to leave a like to assist with the algorithm. That's how YouTube works. And also leave a comment as well if you're so inclined to. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm looking forward to hearing from others. You can always connect with me via my email, which is humblevigilant@gmail.com. Um, yeah. You can also subscribe to my other channel by the name of The Lingards Show. I'm gonna do my best to use that show to use it as a form of encouragement show, just like I'm doing here, and also invite people to speak on their stories, knowledge, wisdom, revelations, and understanding as well. So you guys can go there and subscribe to that as well. The Lingard Show. Blessings to you and to your household.